was a different America then. It was very different. This is 41 years ago.
Right.
And there'd never been a recurring gay character or lead character in a series. And I thought, well, if I could do this right, that would have, it's important, or should I wait, or should I do it? Did I that? And I so trusted the creative group that I said, okay, I'll do it. Now, in the first half hour, I have one line. It's a scene I'm at the breakfast table. Richard Mulligan, who was a genius, who I loved dearly, playing my stepfather, who was very anti-gay, didn't understand it, always a crude remark, someone in character. And my brother, Ted Wass, who just didn't believe I was, just thought I was just being silly. And he was very protective of me. He was like the tough guy character. And Jody had one line and one little bit of business where he's having breakfast, and Bert came in and said, "Oh, you having Fruit Loops?" So how apropos, it's the jokes like that. And I remember I looked in a spoon and just sort of just played with my eyebrows, and I got a laugh and so on. But the second part, the second half hour, I'm in my mother's clothes while she's out, and I'm all dressed up in a wig and a dress, and he's primping in front of the mirror, and she comes in and she screams, "Jody, stay out of my closet. What are you doing with my closet?" "Oh, you wear it belted." I never would think to wear it belted. I said, "Oh yeah, if you do that, then everything just flows." And it got very funny, and then there was a little sweet moment where I explained to her that I always knew I was gay. But remember, Mom, you got us those little shaving kits when we were little kids, and Danny would put lather on his face and shave his face. I shaved my legs, Ma. It was apparent then. Then Bert came in. It's one of the funniest takes of all time. He comes in and goes, "Oh, hi, I didn't know you had company." And I turn and say, "Hello." And he does this shudder that only Richard Mulligan could do. And it just stopped the show cold. And that was sort of the reason why I said yes to doing the show. And then from there on, the character changed. What Susan wrote initially was more a stereotype. It was more of a, it wasn't as honest as it could be, and I was uncomfortable with it. And the more I put myself into the part and loosened up I don't know what to call it, the more stereotypical things, that the character started to get more honest and more playable. And I thought really, I enjoyed finding him. And it was really hard, though, Dan, because there were shows where Bob Seagren played my boyfriend. Bob was an Olympic gold medal winning pole vaulter. He's playing a gay NFL quarterback. And Bob was a very handsome guy. And we had scenes where we told each other we loved each other. And you could, in front of a live audience, and I could feel them laughing and squirming
Right.
in their seats. And at some points I wanted to stop and go, "What is your problem? Do you folks have a problem?" To the audience. It was getting at me that they just weren't, laughing at us, and not, we made them nervous.